Hi guys, welcome back to this week's live session. And yeah, I want to start by saying I'm sorry for coming late because I was really busy. I was on transit. I was driving I just couldn't come online ASAP. I was driving. Well, yeah, we're here, and this was the trade I wanted sending out, but then the market is just doing what it's doing. So I want to start by saying welcome to you, welcome to everyone that is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm exhausted, but then I just need to come here just give a focus for you guys to see. So this is how we're going to do it as usual. We're going to analyze GBPUSD, although I've looked into GBPUSD, EURUSD, and DXY, but then I'm going to still analyze it here so everybody sees what I'm seeing. And the reason why I said I want to see us buy for a bit and sell. And also, if you have any pair you want me to analyze, be it crypto, forex, any pair you want me to analyze, help me put it in the chat box, and I'll be sure. I'll be sure everybody's following me, and I would analyze it for you guys. Did you guys get that? Please, if you're with me, just put number 2 in the chat box. Put number 2 in the chat box, so I'll be sure everybody's following me or is hearing me clearly. Put number 2 in the chat box, please. Okay. Put number 2. I've seen number 2. Okay, fine. Okay. All right. So, guys, man, I'm exhausted, but let's just get right into it. So, we're starting with EURUSD. I said something earlier today, this morning, I guess that was London session. I was like, most times, structure would not hold. Most times, structure would not hold. And the reason why I said it, because most people think when they just know structure, they've known the market so well. Yes, structure is actually part of the things. All right, whatever pair you want me to analyze, just put it in the chat box. When we're done, I will jump into it. So reason why I said structure would not always hold most times is because this is the forex market. This is trading. Things are bound to change. Anything can happen. You can just be buying at some point, buying, and boom, you are seeing something else is selling, and boom, yeah. So most times structure would not always hold. Now, I'll give you a clear example right here on the chart, right? So last week we can see that we were at some point we were bullish, right? You guys can see how we went, came back down, came back down, and boom, we're here now. Okay, came here, and obviously we changed character. And for those of you that have not seen the video on difference between break of structure and change of character, BOS and change of structure, a change of character rather, I have a video here on YouTube. You can just check it, the difference between change of character and break of structure, so you understand it better. So now we were bullish at some point. And then we got a sweep of liquidity here that created an inducement at this point, and we're selling off. Now, if you check, I like to analyze from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. All my mentees and everybody that have actually been under my mentorship or under me when I'm analyzing, we always know I like to break it down from the higher time frame. It could be the monthly, it could be the weekly. It all depends on the kind of trade I want to take. But I like to analyze from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame, so I would see things clearly. Now, those of you since last year, you guys will know that I said at some point I want to see price get into this point. Now we got into this point, we came back down, and we got into this point again. I called this point here, and we're selling right now. Although I've been shouting I am bearish, but now price confused me at a point, right? It confused me, and that was why I had to start calling less trade. Now, I don't call trades periodically, so I don't just get to lose money often. So I just want to trade what I see. When I don't see a clear setup, I don't force trade. And I like everybody around me, both those in my mentorship and those on the free channel. I like everybody to understand that you don't need to trade every day to be profitable. You don't need to trade every day to be profitable. So now, what am I expecting? Why am I going bearish? Now, if you guys can see, at some point, this is the higher time frame, right? This is the weekly time frame. You can see that, okay, price gave us a weekly high here and refused to break it. Now coming down to this point, creating an equal around here that swept off sell side liquidity. You guys can see it here, SSL, sell side liquidity. Smart money traders on this live session, you would know what a sell side liquidity is. Now, price swept out the sell side liquidity and continue going up, created an inducement here, fake out, what you guys call a fake out, and came back down. Now, at this point, this is a very critical zone that Euro USD is selling. Now, I've been saying, I've been expecting price to get to a point of parity, right? But I'm not going too deep into that, so I don't waste too much time because we're already late. Let's get right into it already. So now on the daily time frame, we can see that, okay, after price created an inducement here, it failed to break this daily high. And now it gave us another daily high here, gave us another daily high here, gave us another daily high, and kept on selling, right? It got to this point, right? Broke this. Those of you that also trade break and retest, you can see how price broke. And now this is what we might want to see as a retest, right? We might want to see this as a retest. Now also, we were bullish, like I said, when I was starting. We were bullish here. And now, you guys know whenever you want to see a solid, when you want to see a solid trend, I said 2 higher highs and 2 lower lows. That's to show you it is a very valid and solid trend, either a bullish trend or a bearish trend, either a bullish trend or a bearish trend. So now we've gotten one, lower low, higher low, higher high. Now we've gotten 1, 2, right? Now we need another one, which is this. Now, a valid one. I want to see price go up for a bit into this point, because if you check it out here on the 4 hours time frame, you guys would see that, okay, price has already given us this from being bullish. It changed character at some point here, right? Change character, give us an inducement again here. That's this point. And it's currently selling. Now I want to see price go back down into sell off and rather buy into this fair value gap in this point. Sorry, let me take this off. This fair value gap here, right? I want to see price tap into this fair value gap, then start selling off for a bit. I want to see price, because if you even look at it clearly, you will see we have a lot of liquidity resting below all these places. Now, this is where the liquidity, the edge liquidity spot out comes in handy. The edge liquidity spot out. Now, what is the edge liquidity spot out? It's just my own strategy where I spot out liquidity, and I teach this to all my mentees, right? So now, we've seen that, okay, price is currently going at this point. Reason why I like to host a live session is so you guys don't get caught up or in what the market is just trying to play you guys with. So you don't just start selling or selling at the wrong time or buying too early. So for me now, I'm still expecting price to pull up into this region. It's too late to take any trade because price is already going. So now, okay, I guess we might want to see a trade here because currently price is in this weekly fair value, in this weekly order block. We have an order block here on the weekly time frame. There's a weekly order block here, which price is already trading inside of it. So now what I want to see is I want to see price retrace back for a bit. Price might retrace back to this region or even come back into this region, tap into our order and continue buying. But whichever, if we get an opportunity to continue when price comes back to this place, we are going to take this trade and continue buying. We're not taking anything much. With a 50 pips, 1:3.6 is good. 1:2, wherever, but the goal is just to remain profitable. Right? So I'm expecting to see short-term buys, long-term sell. So this long-term sell might not even play out from now till Wednesday. So you might just see price just keep playing around do this, come back down, just come down, just be using us to catch cruise. You can just be seeing price do these things and come even like just price can just be doing crazy things, yeah, and all those things. You can just be seeing all of all these price movements like this. But from now, I want to just see from now till Wednesday. If I get a proper opportunity, like I said, if price should come back down into a discounted price, I am cool buying from any discounted price, right? I'm cool buying at a discounted price, so I don't get to lose much, and it helps me make more. So if I have any opportunity, I'll post it out probably for everybody to benefit or whoever. But this is what I'm expecting to see. This is what I'm expecting to see. I want to see price trade above this. When price gets to this fair value gap, I want to see how price also. Now, one thing you guys need to note, I always tell my people this, my mentees or people, whenever I get the chance to talk to people, I don't just, because I'm expecting or because I always my analysis always come out right, or let's say 100 to 90 to 100% accurate, doesn't mean when I just see this thing, I want to take trade immediately when it gets to this point. No, I want to see price, how price reacts at each point, because what we're trading what the price, how price is reacting. That's why it's called price action. When price gets to a particular thing and it reacts, right, you take action. So I want to see how price would actually react around these points before I will be looking to sell. So we don't get caught up like price gets to this point and we want to start selling and boom, and it's taking us back to our village. All right, so GBP USD. Now GBP USD, Euro USD are very much alike. They are actually very much alike. So whatever GBP USD is doing, I'll keep saying this so you guys, it sinks into you people's head properly. Whatever GBP USD is doing, Euro USD will be doing the same thing, just that one moves faster than the other, right? One moves faster than the other. Either most times GBP USD might be moving fast. Let's even look at it. Currently, we're saying that Euro USD is trading in a weekly order block. Let's see what GBP USD will be doing right now. All right. So, okay, now, good. GBP USD is already moving. You see that GBP USD did not give any perfect retracement. So most likely we might see this happen, right? Then come back down here, trade for a bit, trade for a bit, trade for a bit. Then this is what you might be seeing GBP USD do. Now, I said GBP USD and Euro USD work the same way. They move in the same way. So if you're seeing a clear buy on GBP USD, just look for opportunity to go and buy on Euro USD if the market permits you. Now, Euro USD, GBP USD is inverse of DXY. Let's look at DXY. If I'm saying long term, I'm seeing sell on GBP USD and Euro USD. On this other guy, okay, let's see, okay. I just like to see my charts clean. So I'll take all these things down. Now, I really don't trade GBPU. I really don't trade DXY, but I use it as a confluence also to know my bias. I just match it up. Now, if you guys look at it very well, long term, I said I am bearish long term on Euro USD and GBP USD. So if I'm bearish on Euro USD and GBP USD long term, I am bullish on this guy. Now, if you look at it, those that trade chart patterns, you guys can see price did what? Did this, gave us this, gave us this, and is currently giving us this. This is what those that trade chart pattern, they call W formation, right? Or inverted M, but W formation, that's what you guys call it. But those that trade chart pattern. So now, if price is giving us this currently, we are trading around this other leg of the W, right? We are trading around this other leg of the W. So what we need to see is short-term bearish, long-term bullish on DXY. So I guess I've touched down on that one very well. Let's see. I saw somebody say analyze a pair for him. Euro JPY. Okay, perfect. Euro JPY. Please, if you have any pair you want me to analyze, just put it in the chat box. I would see to it ASAP. So, okay. I like to see my charts clean. I want to take off all these guys for a bit. Okay, on the weekly, sorry. Okay, on the weekly now, what are we expecting to see on this guy, from this guy rather, or on this pair? Now we've seen that this weekly supply, price is already trading around the weekly supply, right? Now this is a little bit dicey because for certain reasons, there's no really clear direction for this guy, but only a retracement to continue buying, right? So let's get right into it. Now we can see that price is already trading around this weekly supply zone. And now what is price doing? We're seeing how it's reacting at this weekly supply zone. Is it going to break out or is it going to push down for a bit, then break out? Regardless, I'm expecting to see a breakout at some point, yeah? Now, reason why I want to see a retracement is because price has been buying. No major retracement, for the market to allow the market breathe, right? Price has just been buying. And now I always tell you guys, the market doesn't move in just one direction. That means the market will not always be bullish forever or be bearish forever. There need to be space for the market to breathe. All these pullbacks, what we call pullbacks, are where the market will breathe for a bit, then continue. All these pullbacks are just where the market has this opportunity to breathe before it continues buying. That's why. So at every point, for me now, I'm expecting to see little pullback, a little pullback, then continue. Now, this is the weekly. It is still showing us that this is heavily bullish. Now, candlestick patterns, you can see the candlestick that this guy is printing. I don't want to go in depth into candlestick patterns because for some certain reasons also, but these are things I teach in my mentorship, both candlestick patterns and how to understand all these guys. This is what I also teach, part of my mentorship. But now I'm expecting, let's go to the daily time frame, please. We can see how price has been struggling to fill up into this point. Price went here, came back down, went here, came back down, went here, came back down. It's just the volume is reducing at some point. So I want to see a little bit of retracement, right? A little bit of retracement. Okay. No problem. I just saw a message. Sir, please, after this last session, I'd like to DM you. Feel free to DM me. I'll put my link. I'm sorry if I've not been really putting my link on the channel, but I'm going to put my link so you guys can DM me. And I'm also going to put a link to this video to the channel on my YouTube channel also. So back to what I was saying. So I'm expecting to see a retracement for a bit, and continue buying, right? I want to see a retracement for a bit, then continue buying. That's what I'm expecting to see. For this guy, I'm expecting to see a retracement. Now, I told you guys to see a valid trend, you need to have two higher highs, two higher lows. So we have our first higher high, 1, 2, right? And we have our 1, 2, meaning this is valid. When you have two higher highs, two higher lows, it is valid. So we might see a pullback and continue like that, right? Sorry, let me take this off. I really don't like to see my charts being looking messy. So I do a lot of cleaning and all those things, or erasing things, yeah? So now, for me, like I said, I'm expecting to see this guy come into this region. Now, you can see there's an order block around here, and also a fair value gap around that area. So now I want to see this. Now you can see a break of structure here. Let me take this. Please let me take this out. take this out. All right. You can see a solid break of structure here, obviously. All right. So you can see a break of structure here. Okay. So we'll see a break of structure here. So I want to see price come back down into this fair value gap. Right? I want to see price come back down into this fair value gap. Then we continue from there. So anything around here, I want to see price just tap into it. It might get into the 50% of this fair value gap, right? If you're using your GAM box, you can see it with tap into it. I want to see the 50% or at least anywhere around there and continue buying. So for now, I've not seen any clear trade. We might only see, okay, for now, we might just see something like this, right? And continue buying, or like this and continue buying. Or we might see this guy continue buying. I am still bullish on this guy. Any other pullback, if I get an opportunity or if we get an opportunity to catch the sell before we buy, fine. But for now, we are bullish. Now, if you also draw your trend line, those are trade trend line, right? If you draw your trend line, you can see. Now, how people always ask me, Echo, how do you like to draw your trend line? Let me quickly say this here for free. I like to draw my trend line from this point, from this pin bar, from his pin bar. I don't mind because most people draw the trend line from the body. Now, everybody have their own pattern. Now, I'm not trying to preach strategy to you. For those of you that are just joining, you guys, I don't preach strategy, right? I can help you understand this market and read this market professionally and profitably, but I won't preach strategy to you. If my strategy works for you, fine. But one thing I'll help you do is know how to analyze this market. This is a full candle, whether we like it or not. It's just like saying your right leg, I did good at, even if you're a right foot, let's say you're a footballer and you use only your right foot, doesn't mean your left foot is useless. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Please, if you're with me, just put number 5 in the chat box. Let me see. Let me see your number 5 in the chat box if you're with me, please. So, okay. Let me see. Okay, I can see your number 5. Fine, perfect. I can see the number 5. Perfect. All right. So, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Okay, I just saw a question here. What about it tapping into the 4-hour order block before buying? I mean, if it taps into the 4-hour order block, it's still fine, right? If it taps into the order block, fine, it's still fine, it's still perfect. But we want to always be buying at the right time and at the discounted point. Now, it's not about how much you will make. No, it's not about how much for me, it's always about how much you're securing, how much you are willing to lose. Yeah. That's why most people always cry when they lose money, right? But I'm not going into that. That's in our psychology class and lecture. But back to what I was saying, I want to see price tap into any of these points, right? It could fill up our 4-hour order block and continue buying. That is perfect. Now, most people, if you guys see it very well, you will see, okay, fine. Once it taps into this point, starts buying, fine. But I'm bullish on this guy. I am bullish on this guy. I am bullish on this guy. Like what I was saying, I said those that trade, I was talking about trend line, yeah, back. I almost lost my thoughts straight. So this is how I draw my own trend line from the pin bar. Most people draw it from the body. Most people draw it from the body. I am not against you drawing it from the body. Like I said, it's about personality. Trading is not just about strategy. It's about personality. You get, some people are aggressive in trading, some are just conservative. It's all about personality. You just want to find opportunity to always make money. So for me, I like to draw it from the pin bar because it is still a candle. I cannot say because I'm a left foot, I use my left very well. I will now say, okay, my right hand is useless. No. So I just needed to touch on that trend line thing. So for Euro JPY, I am bullish. What other pair? What other pair? What other pair? What other pair? I saw one pair here. GBPJPY. Okay. If you guys have, you can still ask your questions. You can still ask your questions. You can still ask your questions. GBPJPY. Okay. But I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying and you guys are following me. Like you guys are understanding me. It's not about hearing me or stuff. I want to make sure everybody's understanding me and you're following. I want to be sure everybody. I don't mind starting afresh. So long everybody on this live session understands me and is following me. I am comfortable. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go. Let's continue then. So perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So you guys already know how we do it. Back to okay. Somebody saying I should finish what I was saying about trend line. Okay. Ask your question. I'll give you guys quickly. I'll give you guys, let's say, I'll give you guys 2 minutes. Let me quickly round up on that trend line thing. So I'll continue what I was saying. So ask your question about it. Type your question in the chat box. So I'll continue from there. What don't you understand about the trend line part? What don't you understand about the trend line part? So I'll just continue. Okay, how to draw the trend line. Okay, for me, how I draw my trend line is from the complete, in fact, from the pin bar. This is a pin bar. For me, this is what I'm calling a pin bar. This, the bottom of this candle, whatever, if the candle is like this, fine. But even this place, every part of, okay, let me put it like this. Every part of a candlestick for me counts. Every part of a candlestick counts. So it can be that the candlestick is just only like this, it counts. It can be that it's like this, it counts. Most people draw their trend line from the body like this, leaving this part. Most people draw their trend line from, okay, let's see. Let me see, from this guy like this. I'm giving an example right now. Most people will say they want to draw their trend line from this body of this point. Are you seeing where I'm drawing it from? To this body like this. That's how most people want, like most people draw their trend line like this. For me, it's like I said, it is not bad, but for me, it doesn't work for me. So I prefer drawing my trend line, if at all, from the complete pin bar, if at all, to this point. Are you understanding me? Yes, the pin bar. Yes, good. Okay, fine. Let me use it. Let me put it for you that way. From the week. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Probably what I was using, you are not understanding the words I was using. But from the weeks. Okay, fine. From the weeks, right? From the weeks. Yes, from the week. All this. Yes, you're correct. That's where I like drawing my. That's where I like drawing my candlestick from. My trend line from the week. Let me use that one. Let me not use pin bar. So back to what I was saying on you get, but I hope you understood me. I hope you guys understood me. The person that asked about trend line, I hope I answered your question and you understood what I was saying, what I was trying to say. Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, so back to what I was saying about the perfect, perfect, perfect. We're here to learn, and I mean, it's one thing to communicate and it's another thing to comprehend. So I am big on the both of them. I can be communicating without you comprehending. You get. So back to what I was saying, GBP, JPY, GBP, JPY. What is it saying? What is it telling us? What is it telling us? Let's go down to the weekly time frame. Now we can see that, okay, this guy has given us more like a rejection at this point if we traced back into it. Yeah. And for some reasons, now, if we've been bullish, if you draw your trend line, like I said, we'll be bullish on this guy. We've been bullish for. I can see my people. Echo is active. Okay, I see you. That Echo is active is like, okay, fine. It's an OG that is actually typing that thing out. Echo is active. Whenever Echo is active, everyone needs to be active. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I guess the spirit is coming. So I'm bullish also on JPY, right? But then, is it short-term bullish or long-term bullish? Let's see. Now, for me, I'll just say this is just a retracement. Let me just draw out this guy. Let's firstly. Firstly. Okay, so let me just. So now, remember what I said? Two valid lower low and lower highs. Then we are good to go. We've seen the first one, 1, 2. Are you seeing it? So we've seen the first one, 1, 1, 2, 2. Then we're still bullish. So we've gotten to this point and we are going up. So now what are we to do now? Very interesting point where we are. So we want to see if price can give us little retracements. Now we can see that, okay, we've had a break of structure. Please, okay, we've had a break of structure, and now what is Echo expecting? Echo is expecting to see probably little pullback and continue. So anywhere around here, let's just say something like this. I like to use pending order because of my schedule. I'm always busy. Little pullback and ride it up. Since we're bullish, if you want to swing it, you can just swing it 1:5, 1 whatever you want to ratio it to. Whatever ratio you want to ratio it to, that's fine. So, but 1:5. Now, don't take this trade. This stop loss is too big. I don't trade like this. I don't use big stop loss. Now, also, let me still show you guys something I'm also spotting. On the lower time frame, let's go to this 15 minutes. What can you guys see? We've seen price has come back up to this point, gave us a retracement, did this, and I want to see what this and this. Now you see why it's valid. Higher high, low, low. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? If it makes sense to you, if this thing I just said right now, if you understood it, if it makes sense to you, just put Echo is active in the chat box. Let me see. If it makes sense to you now, if you now get the point, just, I guess, in everything I've been trying to analyze for this JPY, this GBP JPY, I guess this is the one that this just was hitting the nail on the head. So if this just makes sense to you, just type Echo is active in the chat box. We've seen one valid, and want to see the second leg. If this happens, if this should give us the second leg here, then it's valid. For now, I'm not interested in taking this trade until it gives me a proper pullback. So if it makes sense to you, let me see. Okay, Echo is active. Okay. Fine. Perfect. My people are active. So guys, okay. So for me, I'm expecting to see this guy come back down. Now, if you look at it on the lower time frame, on the smaller time frame, probably the 1 minute, and let's go to the 5 minutes. You might be seeing price just give you something like this now, but don't get carried away. And now give you something like an M formation. You get now, because if you look at it very well, this is an M. Has given us the left, came back down here and giving us this, and now wants to give us this. It is still valid, but don't get carried away. This is the power of you trading, seeing things from the higher time frame, basically. So guys, we'll have to call this. If you have questions, please, before we end this live session, if you have questions, please ask your questions. Let's take like 3 minutes to ask questions. I'm very exhausted, but then I just had to come online here on this live session so everybody will make profits. It's always my dream to build a community of profitable traders, and not just traders, profitable traders. It has never been on my record or in my record that anybody under me did not at least make money from trading, no matter how little. Like everybody under me, both my past mentees has always been profitable. It has never been in my record before, and I want to just keep that record going like that. So the goal for me is to build a community of profitable traders and let us just take over this space and bring up new profitable traders. I want to replicate myself in people, yeah. I'm not just a mentor to collect money and no. I'm here to inculcate into you guys. So okay, crypto or forex, which is good for a beginner? Okay, crypto, forex, which one is good for a beginner? To be very sincere, I trade the both, and most of my mentees also trade the both. But I'll tell you something: whichever gives you money, whichever you're comfortable with, do it. Yeah, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not here to preach strategy to you. So trading is personality based, not strategic based alone. So I might be a wicked person. It will reflect in my trade. That's just trading. That's how trading is. So if you're comfortable, what you just need to focus on mostly is how to make money out of any of the markets. Basically, I can trade any pair, any market. If you like, bring Mercedes-Benz, JPY, I will trade it. Bring whatever Bugatti, ZHS, I will trade it. And I will analyze it rather. I might not trade it, but I will analyze it. So whichever works for you, whichever you're comfortable doing, the both of them pays. I will tell you, the both of them pays. You guys have I show my throwback and I show my life. I don't live a fake life. I just show you guys everything I have, everything trading basically. So I trade both crypto and both forex. Those are my major source of income. Trading, both guys. Just that most times the best part is just to know the skill, know how to trade. Knowing how to trade, you in fact you're 100 steps ahead of many people, right? Just know how to trade and you will, because not every time trading currency pairs, which is forex market, you will not always see your setup. There are days where in 2 weeks, I've not even seen setup on currency pairs. I will just trade crypto or trade whatever, synthetic or trade indices, whatever. So this is the benefit of having the skill. So your focus should be more about having the skill and not which markets to trade, right? The focus should be having the skill to trade and not which markets to trade. It's just like somebody that a newbie that just let's just say learned how to trade and he's asking me how to get money from trading. There are a lot of ways. Investors are out there ready to pump in money into you, right? Yeah, crypto is more for me. Okay, now why I don't trade, I like trading volatile pairs, right? I like trading pairs that are very fast. Gold, JPY, Euro USD, AUD, NZD. If it's for crypto, I trade Solana, Gala, any pair that is fast, right? I trade any pair that is fast. Yes, I trade synthetic. I trade derived synthetic too. Yes. And guess what? Very soon I want to. Someone was asking me a question. I really can't remember who exactly the person was. But the person asked the question if I trade synthetic indices, and yes, I do. I trade synthetic indices, and I guess that was the question I was being asked. Someone actually asked the question. Oh. Okay. In respect rather to no question, I guess I'll just have to call it a day for now because we've really analyzed what we want to analyze and let's just see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out, right? Let's just see how it plays out, and this is actually great. So guys, I want to start by saying thank you to you guys for joining the live session. Right? I want to say thank you for joining the live session, and it's always a great time having you guys around. To be very sincere, it's always a great time having you guys around. So I'll end this live session for now. See you guys on Friday. On Friday, we'll resume back our psychology classes, and so Mondays for live session for analyzing the market, Fridays for both analyzing the market and psychology. So if you're having downtime, psychological issues, trading, and all those things, feel free to come and let's treat it together, right? Someone's mic is turned on and is so for now. Fridays we'll just basically just talk about psychology and analyze the forex market or crypto markets together. But for now, guys, and thank you guys for joining. See you guys. Oh, okay. I guess. Well, okay. You guys are just. Someone asked a question. I guess is it Spencer or yeah? Were you the one to ask the question?
Yeah, boss. I was the one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you wanted to say something that very soon you will do something before I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I was saying very soon I want to start bringing up calling out synthetic trades also. Like the goal for me is just to make money alongside everybody. So we're going to touch down on every market by God's grace. Crypto, my investment is going to be hardly crypto. I just wish I wish it was on this. Okay, I guess it's even here. Okay, fine. My investment is going to be the one to talk about just to analyze the crypto markets. Oh yeah. You missed, but then I mean you should know me. I recorded the video, and okay, let's just quickly touch down on crypto market. Let's touch down on crypto markets. So my investment, project boy. My project boy. So okay, let me give you the floor. Come on, grace us up a little bit. Just we've spent so much time, but just come and grace us up a little bit with your analysis on crypto market, on the crypto market. Let's have it. Let me share you. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, so share your screen. Share your screen and just, are you free to, can you analyze the market right now? Are you free right now to analyze the market? Can you share your screen if you're just share your screen if you're I guess he's not free to, he's not disposed to share his screen, but maybe some other time would maybe on Friday would analyze both the forex market, the crypto market, and we're going to touch on psychology for a bit, because a lot of traders are struggling with their psychology, and that's something we need to touch on. I mean, this is a community, like I said, where I'm more focused on seeing everybody grow around me. So yeah, for now, we're going to end the live session. Thanks to everybody that just joined the live session. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, I have to probably. Are you there? Can you okay? Can you analyze the crypto market? Are you disposed to analyze the market, or we can reschedule it for Friday? Which one are you comfortable with?
I think I have something I'm looking at already, so I might just let me just call it out and see.
All right, share your screen. I already made you a host, so share your screen.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, share your screen. Let's wrap it up. Let's kill the market, like bro. So my investment is here. My project boy is here to kill the market, just like me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Super excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it.
It's not opening. I don't know why.
I've made
Let's
you a
see.
host again. I've made you a host. Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
I can see. Okay, I think I can see.
Is it still you're still struggling with it? Okay, fine. Fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
I was looking at Ethereum USDT. Just left me now.
Okay.
Just left me now. So um, if this would have left me, I think the other guy too should leave me. I was looking at Ethereum USDT.
Yeah.
And okay, let me just share what I was seeing though. Okay, I was expecting to buy from this level, although I can see prices kind of leaving me. Let me just explain what I saw, sure.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't join you guys early.
No, it's
I was a
fine.
bit busy. So for those who have been observing BTC and Ethereum, they move alike. They move alike. We have this support here. Support for those who know what support is. You can see we have the first touch, second touch, third touch, making this particular place a support for us. Price reacting here multiple times shows us that there's a support here. So, and if you go to the 1 hour time frame, we have a change of character after this last one occurred here. At this point, we have a change of character, taking out this high, So price came back down to fill in this imbalance, this fair value gap that was here, and also reacted to an order block. Sorry for the terms I'm using.
No.
Some people understand. Okay, so we have this as our order block. For those who know what order block is, we have this as our order block. And price also changed character again, breaking structure. So for those who missed the original M3, I was looking at this for an M3. This order block here for an M3. But you can see price just neglected our point of our POI and just headed up. This is already turning my bias down because I was having similar thing on the other guy and they would have moved the same way. Same thing. Same bias. Okay. So there is let me see if we can catch up something else. Sorry, my network is playing with me as well.
No problem.
It's like today is just today has been just different for me.
Don't worry.
The AVAX, I think we called out AVAX the other day. Something happened. AVAX came back at break even. Although it went a bit, for those who know how to take partials, they would have taken partials. We were buying around this level, I think.
Yeah.
So it came back to break even, took us out. So this one, I called it out yesterday for my team, for my friends and others. So same AVAX, still reacting on the same trend line for those who were with us live before. So I'll still be looking at AVAX. Let me just explain. So the original target we were looking at the other day. The original target we were looking at the other day at this level. So I'll be looking to either short the market if I see a change of character from here, short the market, over trading something like this, just for some retracement or retracement. Because if you look at the market now, we'll be having a break of structure from this level. Break of structure. So for those who didn't catch the buy, possibly if price is to change character at this side, at this point, we'll be looking to catch some retracement, just retracement, please. Retracement. To be honest, this Ethereum has just messed up my deal now. I was so hoping to catch that Ethereum. Okay, so if price takes out this high, I wouldn't be interested in taking that sell anymore. But if it reacts from this level, from here, then reacts and gives me 1 minute change of character, we might catch the retracement. But if it takes out the high before, I wouldn't be interested in the sell, to be honest. Reasons are because if it takes out this high, it might just head up. I just decide to head up to retest around this area again. We have this level. So price might do something like this. Shoot into this level, maybe give us some retracements. If you want to continue going up, but I don't expect this price to keep going up. I expect something to at least bring it down. We have enough liquidity to take the low, but we're not the owner of the market. We might decide to just keep going up. But this is what I expect. I want to just see price take out this liquidity, retrace, either go up to this level and shoot back down to strip up this liquidity. But if it decides to continue heading up, we're always here. We're always here to catch the market. But this is what I look at. Average USDT, possible sell, retracement. I'll still be having my buy limit for this Ethereum. I'll still be having my buy limit until my, oh shit. If this TP is taken, please guys, if this TP is taken, my limit will be taken off. If this high is taken out, I'll take off this limit and watch price come back to Ethereum USDT, possible sell, a possible buy entry, sorry. Take out this high, maybe retrace 10 before we continue up. So we'll just wait patiently. Everything I was looking at, we'll just wait patiently. Same thing here. Same thing here. Go up, we have liquidity to the upside and we needing to take out and to go up again. So this one, I won't be taking out this entry. I won't be taking it out because even if price is to break structure at this point now, this level, if price is to break structure, definitely if it still comes back, this will be my valid view. This is YFI USDT. YFI USDT. So this will still be my valid point of interest to take a trade if you see a reverse retracement coming to this point. So I could call this my only valid trade I'm waiting for now. YFI USDT. The absence of that, I think that's just all for now. That's just all for now.
Amazing. Like I always say, patience is key. We don't chase the markets. We do what?
Wait for the markets.
Good. We allow the markets to come to us. So no stress, no pressure. Them go.
And we hear what you say.
No stress, no pressure.
Sure.
Let's allow the market come to us. No pressure.
Yeah.
So it's all good. So it's all good that we've looked into the crypto market, we've looked into the forex market, and I guess we've really touched so much on it. When everyone is active, I'm seeing the chat box. Everyone is active. That's on the 100%. Man, guys, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that participated in this live session. honesty, I would never take it for granted. I love you guys so much, yeah, and it's always my dream to see all of you become profitable as I am profitable. Constantly to remain profitable is always my dream, right? Regardless, I just got back home, but then because I prioritize you guys, I'm like, okay, I want to just come, let everybody make and see the market the same way I see it. And that's why I've not even rested. I've not taken off my clothes. And it is what it is. But then it's all for love and all for growth. Thank you guys for supporting this. I'm super, super grateful. Super, super grateful. But see you guys on Friday. On Friday, we'll be touching on both the forex markets, the crypto market. From now, in fact, I guess from now to the rest of the year, we'll be touching both the forex market, crypto market, and if possible, we'll be touching it down with some synthetic here and there, a little here, a little there. So long we're in profit, I'm cool. So, and we'll be touching on psychology by God's grace. I don't know if I should invite one of my psychological guru, if I'll use that word. She's good. I guess she used to work with fire pips, but then let's just see how it goes. But for now, guys, whatever it takes to see you guys grow and see this community grow, I'm big on it. I'm big on it. No competition, just collaborations. So guys, take care, guys. See you guys. No. Before I go, I want to give a shout out. I want to start giving my shout outs. Almost forgot. So I want to give a big shout out to Spencer. Spencer, please don't shoot me. I know Hadibin, you have your gun
the
right
boss.
Now. Shoot me.
I did your side.
Spencer, Twali.
Now you all the way. Now you all the way. Until I become another your project boy, I'll be project man. That's my ambition. I want to become your project man, not your project boy.
We're here together. A big shout out
to
Neddy. Neddy Chris? Am I correct? I'll be Ned Chris. Please, you guys should not shoot me. Please. Chigozie, am I correct? Ephraim, Abi. Chigozie, Abi. Ephraim, let's just leave it at Ephraim before I kill myself. Sorry. Favor Young, my investment project boy. Thank you for always staying humble and always making me proud. I'm super excited, to be very sincere. Dave, I see you. Is he Haji? I see you too, bro. Or sister, whoever you are. I see all of you. In fact, those I cannot even pronounce their names before I swallow my tongue. Emmanuel Chinedu, I see you. Thanks for coming on this point on this live session. Thanks to everybody that actually deemed fit to attend this live session. Super excited. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to
you guys.
See you guys on Friday. Thank you guys.